Hello, this is Robin from Robin's Realm Readings. Welcome, welcome back, my fantastic, lovely Leos. I have a Happy New Year too, by the way. I have a lot of blessings that have come my way and a lot of trials this season, and I'm just so anxious to get past it and to see how fabulous 2019 can be. There's a lot of surprises coming up, Leo. And this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'm going to bring January's reading for you with a special Sacred Geometry Activation Oracle card. Something to start you off on the right track. Before I do your reading, I want to apologize if you received an email from me with a lot of... It was just sent improperly. The message was very loving, and it was meant to be. But it was sent in the wrong format. I ask forgiveness for that. There was no offense intended. Or as my brother would say, no intents offended. He's a Leo. Okay, so my beautiful Leos, I'm hoping you have a really great 2019. But I need to tap in psychically for you, okay? The first thing I got for myself when I was going to read for you was, all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you'll soon understand. That gives me hope because of the traumas of trying to fulfill old dreams that are really not. They're outdated, you know. Times are different now, so you need to step up to the plate and take responsibility for how you really feel. Pulled an Archangel card for you. So you need to tap into your psychic side a little bit more, you guys. Some of you really, really do know. And some of you make extraordinary tarot readers. Just so you know, I see the typical gypsy as a Virgo or Leo. That's just in my mind's eye. Clairvoyance is a gift of being able to see farther than you can. Farther. And to accept that you can see that. You need to awaken. What are you waking up to? Clearly, to see heavenly love. Some of you have not allowed yourself to really experience the divine or God. You're so disappointed, and you try to stay in control of everything. And you realize that the more you try to be in control, the less in control you really are. I'm sharing this with you because I understand. I've been through something really tough about controlling. Let's go right into your reading and look at you. This is going to theme your, this is a blessing for you. This is going to theme your reading, Leo. So let's take a look at the energy of this oracle. Here it is. Realization. Number 37, that calculates out to 10, which calculates down to 1. Endings, new beginnings, bam, almost like the world card. But this is psychic. This is in your being. Sacred. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in the world. Can you accept who you are? Can you see what you give to the world? Let me see if there's a special message in there too for you. My God, the book just opened right to it. Can you believe that? That never happens unless it's absolutely, fundamentally meant to happen. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Heavenly Spirits. Appreciate the guidance. Realization happens on many different levels. Internally, we realize something when we become aware of that something as a fact. Externally, we realize something when we achieve or fulfill a dream or a desire. On a spiritual level, we refer to self-realization when we are able to unite body, mind, spirit, and soul to step into our fullest, most authentic expression of who we really are. That's beautiful. It says to try this. close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Do you realize the magnificence of who you are and the scale of what you can create while you're here in the body? This realization or belief that you are an expression of the creative source makes you a powerful manifester. What is it you want to accomplish? My wonderful Leos. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I've made a decision. You know, I'm a busy girl, and I love reading. I find it very sacred, though. You don't want to toy with outcomes. And tarot basically is confirmation and clarity on certain things you might have had intuition on, or even clairvoyance on, but needed some backing and some kind of evidence. Faith, the Bible says faith is the assured expectation of things not yet seen. So you have faith that you're not losing your mind, that there is clarification somewhere. So you turn to folks that do this and lift the veil and look underneath for you. I'm here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start your reading. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot. So this is really going to be great for January and a good start for 2019. These energies up here are basically you and your immediate environment, people you're dealing with. Could be emotional states, it could be happenings, it could be lovers, it could be anything. And I call these love life readings because doggone it, it is love life. Love and life. So take it for what it is. This is representing your main energy, Leo. Hey, look. What did I say, Leo? You're standing in your full power. You're going through a shift. You're accepting cause and effect. And you're just now learning, some of you. Remember, this is general, people. The general... The Leo collective on the planet, you know, we psychic people, we pick up on the on the collective, and that's where you get your messages. It may not apply to everyone, and if you don't resonate with it, please check your moon and rising readings as well. Honestly, I'm trying to help you to see that this is a shift inside of you where you're really gathering up to yourself and going, I know. I know. I've been strong through so much. I'm going to be stronger yet. This is you standing in your full power in 2019. Calm that beast. Gather up those emotions and them fire energies within you. Calm them. Sedate them so you might actually fulfill your dreams without all that radical passion that gets in the way and causes you to not feel the fulfillment of your whole being. That's just a thought, nothing personal. I've laid these out, and I've decided that since I've done some amazing ceremonies this holiday, amidst all the chaos and expectations, I've done some amazing, amazing ceremonies with amazing people, and I'm empowered. I've decided that this here represents, this is like looking at you, right? This is me looking at you. This is your right brain, your logic and your commitment and your masculine energy. This is your feminine receptive brain. And I'm going to look at it that way. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see what comes up for you, Leo. And I'm not going to read any reversals on this. I won't. I will on your personals. And by the way, personals are going back to $33.33 for the month of January. It is the number I need to stay with because the year actually calculates down to 3. I urge you to consider your third house of communications to up your get your realizations, up your game, how you communicate. What needs to be said, what doesn't need to be said. Speak your truth. Speak your whole truth. And nothing but the truth. But do it with class and grace. Grace is tempering that beast. Okay, my loves? All right. This is in your realm. This is possibly a Cancer energy in your environment now. Someone you're dealing with. It could be anybody. Or it could be a feeling you have. Cancer is water energy, and it's very emotive. Um, it's like curling up with a good book on with a soft blanket on a cold day with a fireplace, and curling up with a good book, and you got a nice lap blanket on you, and you got your kitty cat or puppy by you. Nobody's bugging you. However, this also represents movement of some sort. Some of you are moving your homes, shifting relationships, love and family relationships, and you could have gotten a new car for Christmas, or you could have given a new car for Christmas. Some are that blessed, and that my girlfriend's a Leo, and she got a new car. You could be traveling to another country, which is also telling you to tame this energy so you can save it for your trip, wherever it is you have to go, right? You're very much in your heart right now, I hear, in the spirit world. You're very much into your heart, and Spirit says, get into the Spirit. Yes, you may need evidence and proof of what you believe, but use your spirit and your intuition to guide you. Use those innate gifts that you were given by the divine. And by all means, realize your connection with the divine. Nobody can make you happy but yourself. Okay? I'm just channeling. I love you. Okay. What else is logically coming up? See? Look at this. All major arcana. This is incredibly powerful. Then you have the interesting, this is so interesting because, you know, in our horoscope you've got Cancer, Leo, Virgo. In your case, you're dealing with all of these energies. So Virgo is where you go in and you analyze this and that. You take time to meditate and contemplate and ascertain and sort. Put logic and reasoning into things. The hermit withdraws from the heavy-duty activity, and he goes in to study the dynamics, to figure out how to have a better future for himself, for themselves. And Virgos are very good at creating order out of chaos. All right? Wow. Wow. What else is showing up for Leo? The Four of Cups has come up. I see this. They're assigning it with the Scorpio energy. It's really emotive. Your heart space, your ceremonial space within you is affected by lack of pleasure, lack of commitment, lack of grounding in your heart space. You're longing for more. Don't long very long, get it? Virgo will figure this out. This also may be someone that is not satisfied with a relationship. A Leo is not satisfied with a relationship with a Scorpio or another water sign. These are both water signs, so it could be also a Cancer in your space. Some may be dealing with a Virgo, which makes logical sense because even though these two are back to back and they're not facing each other, they can easily bring out the best in each other. Or they could be going in different directions with the Chariot between them. I cannot say for certain on this, but I urge you to use your clairvoyance and to prepare yourself for the future. It is all about you and your footprint on this planet. If you're not happy, nobody's happy. That's the way I look at it. Also, you're dealing with disappointment. Incredible. Like, oh my God, this is the Eight of Swords. This is battle. It's self-battle. Or it's self-imprisonment mentally. Take some time to hermit, you guys. ask. Write these things down and ask. I see that. I heard in a reading earlier, I went, the pen is mightier than the sword. So if you write some things down and you come up to conclusions, you can go back over and see them. You can write solutions to them. You can write the ins, the outs, the ups and downs, what it makes you feel like, what in the hell, right? So this is the Eight of Swords, and it's air energy, like coming at you. I've been known to say self-inflicted wounds. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Also, for some of you, you may be dealing with an air sign that just isn't suiting you. They may be loyal, but they're also bringing a lot of spiritual trauma to you. And you're like, I don't know what to do with that. I better go in and meditate. I better seek my heart space and go away from this for a minute and take some time to meditate on what's going on here. Oh, Leo, what are you going to do? Well, these are the influences and the energies possibly coming towards you. Hey, I want you to know that this journey is actually, another major energy, another major arcana. You are going through a transformation. It is happening whether you like it or not. The star is hope. It's refreshment. I even heard of it recently. It's representative of being baptized in the Spirit. In the Spirit. You know this is about your heavenly position. This is about how you feel about the divine. This could also just represent an Aquarian in your space coming to you to bring you some hope. Bring you some relief, bring you some nourishment spiritually. You might consider that if that happens. What else is coming towards Leo in January? Oh, the King of Swords. Authority. A spiritual guidance, authority, balance. This is showing a Libra energy. Someone can help. Someone that can. This is generally considered a man and masculine energy. It could be an air sign in your life, like a Libra, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarian, which makes sense right here, with all this air. But they come to draw their sword and draw a line in the sand and give you an ultimatum. This is what I'm seeing. It could be something else. But be alert. Know in advance. Go take some damn time from the drama. Go in and be alert. Be very sharp. Be careful with your words. And be careful with your spirit. Balance yourself out. You could be getting counsel from someone wise. Or they could be cutting you off. It depends on you. It depends on you. And what you bring to the table towards this King of Swords. If they come into your space bringing you crap, bye. Listen to them. Ascertain what they're saying. You may want to move away from them or tell them to move away from you because they worry you. Whoever this is. This is an objective. You decide, okay? This is also coming towards you. The Ace of Swords. Yes, that highlight of some inner knowledge on how things can be done. Oh, my beautiful Leos, what are you going to do? I see this as a victory. This is an ace. It's a reward from the divine because you've got enlightenment somewhere. You may not like it, but it's there. You may actually be seeking this. This may be exactly what you're looking at. The realization, the clairvoyance, seeing farther than your eyes can actually see. Come on. everything isn't about ego and pride. Some things are about just satisfaction, achievement, and understanding. Spiritual enlightenment, my loves. Okay? Here we go. Let's see what else is showing up for you. The Princess of Pentacles. So look at this. This is an offering being made to you of security within yourself. This is like the Page of Pentacles. And you know the Page of Pentacles is news. It's really just news for you. That things are going to look up financially because you're trusting your instincts. You're doing the work to stay centered. You're moving away from things that, just trusting that intuition deep, deep, deep within. And moving away from something that's not making you happy. That will not make you happy. It only stresses you out. Doing the inner work, you come to realizations and understandings. There's hope for you yet. You need to counsel with someone who can counsel you. And you need to understand. In this understanding, understand this, Leo, you're very blessed. As long as you temper your power and don't be running around biting people. I got bit by a Leo, someone I have always loved and admired, and he burned the hell out of me. He bit me really hard with his emotions, and they were off center, and I was just observing, but it was very offensive because they made it personal. So if you want to say something to someone, unless they're hurting you, try not to make it personal, my loves. Sorry to throw in discipline on you. I love you. Okay? This is coming towards you. It says mutable earth. I saw that when I first turned this card over. I thought it said Middle Earth. That's okay, J.R. Tolkien. And the Prince of Pentacles. Now, this is the young man on the horse that comes to make an offer to you, a raise or a commitment of some kind. And this person is dependable. You have a little bit of, you've got these pentacles right here. And this tells me that the outcome of your month is going to turn out really good financially or in relationships because of your tempering procedure. What you take yourself through, the enlightenment you get. You have a blessing coming to you. And it could be an offer of love. It could be an offer of a home. It could be finances. It could be a job offer. It could be a new member of your family. I have a Leo bringing me a new member of my family in June. I'm going to be a grandmother again. I thought I'd share that with you, Leos. And see how, I'm 63, so imagine me being a grandmother again. But I have this incredible loving heart. So hopefully I can help this baby with all my experience. My loves, I'm going to bring you something else. These are the Ciro Marchetti. I'm going to get his tarot cards too. They're amazing. Ciro Marchetti, Gilded Reverie Lenormand. So they're gilded and they're fancy, but they're reverie. They deal with family life and home in real life. So here's what you have. You got the 8. You got the coffin. This is death to the ego. Death to the ego, okay? And by the way, this is the number of the galactic return, the infinity. I want you to realize that if you don't, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. This is the 9 of diamonds, and I see that as the 9 of swords. Complete anxiety and worry and going back over the same old stuff over and over and over and over. Okay, I love you guys. I'm sorry you're having to get so much discipline. This is the well of life where you draw your strength, your clairvoyance. Go in and draw energy into your body if you can with deep breathing practices, trusting that life will support you, trusting that you're grounded, that the deeper you go in meditation and the realization of who you truly, truly are in the spirit world, the more refreshed your soul is going to be, the fresher the water is, the stronger you'll be. You'll be able to drop that basket down into the water and pull up this bucket of fresher water. All right? You'll last longer. I guarantee it. Wow, it's interesting. You have good news coming. The storks usually represent the bringing of good news. Again, you have the number 8. What goes around comes around. Cause and effect. For every action, there's a reaction. This is the Queen of Hearts here. I see that as the Queen of Cups, the deliverer of a blessed message for you. Usually she's very psychic, the Queen of Cups. So you have this clairvoyance going on. These are very, the stork are very traditional. They have these habits and patterns of staying in these patterns. When they're done doing what they do, they go right back to their nest. They don't migrate like a lot of birds do. They go right back to their nest. So I see nesting, I see new birth, I see messages. Look at the sun beaming over this nest. Some of you are actually moving. Some of you are having babies. And some of you will be getting new love, leaving relationships and getting new love. Let's see what romance angels want to say to you, Leo. And that'll be your reading for January. True love is coming for some of you. I want you to know that you are your true love. How good do you take care of yourself? Romance will find you, I promise. And new love. Oh my God. Wow, you guys, are you ready for new love? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm excited for you. And the others of you, you need to stay optimistic about your love life. It's not what you think it is. You need to do some deep introspection and clearing of your path. What do you really want? Do you want it? You'll get it. Again, galactic return. What goes around, comes around. If you'd like a reading, hit me up in my email in the box below. They're $33.33, unless you've already had a reading from me. And once you do get a reading from me, then I quote you the same price. Okay? You will always get the same price. This is Robin from Robin's Realm Readings. Happy New Year, Leo. Love you. Bye.